It was so damn hot. This is how you know it's gonna be great. Hello internet, it is Steph. This is my girlfriend Taylor.
Hello.
Apparently there is a fan fiction about Taylor and I on the internet, so let's read it for the first time.
It actually took some digging to even find it.
Yeah, it was hard to find. I found a lot of other very weird ones about me, but hopefully this one's the best.
I'm in it, so you know. It's gotta be the best. Got food in your teeth.
Is it out?
Yeah.
This is called Candles.
Parentheses, part 1, question mark, question mark, question mark.
It was so damn hot. This is how you know it's gonna be great. That could only be escaped with an AC unit and minimal clothing. Her apartment complex had an AC error and none of the units were working.
This is semi-accurate because Jenny and my apartment does not have AC really.
On the other hand, her building's electricity was already pretty temperamental. Anytime there was a thunderstorm, it was pretty, what?
Do I live in the fucking ghetto? Taylor was still sitting there, staring out the window, when a knock sounded on the front door. She knew it was Stevie without looking.
Are Stevie and Allie taking over our fanfic right now? Ah, mosquito just bit me!
I didn't know this was headed for us. The last storm totally wiped me. You got any supplies? No. Are we in like a fucking apocalyptic society?
I guess so.
When a woman tells me they're out of supplies, that automatically means they're out of tampons. Ew. What?
I don't know. They reached the Bath and Body Works and split. Stevie headed for the Target to stock up on their favorite snacks and water bottles, as well as cheap wine. That is very Stevie.
She sniffed at a candle called Endless Weekend.
Can I help you? Then she just couldn't say anything.
Unbelievably gorgeous. All pale features.
Am I pale?
Yeah.
What?
You're kind of pale.
Me?
Sometimes.
Matches your eyes.
Was she flirting? That sounded flirty, hadn't it? Taylor wasn't sure. I need more candles, she said abruptly.
Of course, Stephanie told her, and she crooked her finger at Taylor, gesturing her to follow. Oh, damn!
No, this makes me sound like I'm like this timid bitch that doesn't know how to talk to people. Taylor sat outside the store with 2 heavy bags on either side of her, trying to peer discreetly back into the store to where Stephanie was helping another customer.
Beside her, a goggling Stevie followed her gaze until she too was watching the blue-eyed cashier. You just spent $250 on candles because some hot piece of ass batted her eyelashes at you? I'm just a piece of ass, wow. Stephanie slid a glance towards the doorway again, disappointed to see the girl from before walking away.
I still can't believe you made that sale, Allie said.
Stevie and Allie are taking over.
Leaning over the counter to poke Stephanie's side with a pen. Did you get digits?
Stephanie groaned a little. No. And it's not like she'll ever need candles again in her life, so what are the chances she'll come back? Chances of her coming back were pretty high as it turned out.
Hi! It's my dog. 3 days after the giant thunderstorm, Stephanie watched from behind the register as the girl from before walked in. Candle Girl fumbled a bar. Am I Candle Girl now?
I thought I was Candle Girl.
No, you're Stephanie tilted her head.
Oh, okay. You burned through all those candles in 3 days, she asked?
These are gifts.
Ah, I see. Stephanie smiled and rang up the next candle.
Fine, I just really like candles, okay?
Okay. Stephanie laughed and shook her head. She had a feeling they'd see each other again.
We moved inside because we had dinner, and then it got dark.
This time it was only 2 days before Taylor hurried back into Bath and Body Works, grabbing candles at random before approaching the register. She dropped the candles on the counter and winced when Stephanie looked at her with amused eyes.
I'm Taylor, she told her, proud of herself for saying something that wasn't about the damn candles.
Steph. She tapped her name tag for emphasis.
Right, I figured. Taylor paid and grabbed her bag. Steph's hand closed over hers as she did so.
From the pocket of her apron, Steph drew out a slip of paper. Been carrying this around in case you came back in, she said, leaning across the counter to slide it into the pocket of Taylor's jeans. It's got my number on it. Maybe next time you can call instead of buying more candles. Spend your money on drinks and dinner instead. Wow. You know, the news says we are due for another big storm.
You want to ride it out with me? Taylor sort of half screamed in her offer.
You don't expect me to ride out a storm with some stranger I hardly know, do you? Drinks first sounds like a good idea, don't you think? Come on, Candle Girl. The end. of part 1. I feel like it's very different than how we met in real life and how that all went down.
I'm really not ever awkward. You know what? Whoever wrote this, very creative.
Good job.
Yeah, let's see another part. We'll read it out loud as well. What would I like to see in part 2? Let's see some action. Let's get a little, right, let's get a little steamy up in here. Hey girl, can I see how that Bath and Body works?
Take me to Bed Bath and Beyond.
Inspiration. Right on.
Thank you guys for watching. Links for all the fun things will be in the description, and I will see you next week.